areas that was affecting me overall, just bringing me to a dark place, even in my headspace and the way I was thinking. And it obviously affected my marriage, because then if I'm resenting my partner, there's a part where you start to dislike them or whatever it is. If you're a first-time mom out there, don't, as much as cute as our babies are and as lovely as they are, I know your heart's full with love for them and you just want to provide them the world, and we should always strive to do those things. Just in the midst of it all, don't forget yourself, because if you're not happy, baby's not going to be happy. If you're not good, your spouse isn't going to be good. If you don't work on you, the other areas are going to suffer. And in order for you to produce and bear fruit, you've got to work on yourself. You've got to water your garden. Hey, I just made that up. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a very important video, basically just shedding light on something that's been close to my heart. It focuses on just being a mom. Being a mom is super tough. It is honestly the hardest job that I have ever had to do. Having to carry a being in your body and having your body just go in all directions where you feel like you have no control over it. It does things you don't want it to do. Stretch marks pop up out of nowhere. Your belly extends beyond belief. Not to mention the time when it comes to having to birth this baby, whether it be pushing it out or having your tummy cut open like I did. I have had 4 C-sections. That's like just the phase 1. We've got the whole section that has to do with after the baby is born, the sleepless nights, the nursing. Just honestly, being a mom is a very tough job. It is a full-time job. Now, with that said, I know that us moms are really prone to leaving ourselves behind. And I know this from my personal experience. I recently became a mom all over again. I am now, I'm at 33. I can't even remember how old I am. That's what mommy brain does to you. I am 33, but when I had my other 3 children, by the same father, of course, because that is a question that everyone tends to ask. Is he the father? Yes, he is the father of all of my kids. People will ask that question because I am basically the one who has double generation kids with like a 10-year gap in between each other. So yeah, I have kids that are older, I had to pause for a second to really guess their ages, that are soon to be 14, soon to be 12, and soon to be 10. I could have just said it the other way around. And now I am the mom of a newborn. When I was a mom back then, I got married young, and so my focus was trying to please my husband and trying to be the good wife and trying to be the best mom I can be and trying to be the perfect housewife. And I feel like I'm still plagued by those things, but at least I know a little bit better. Back then, I was so fixated on trying to do all these things, trying to juggle all these roles, because that is a thing that us moms have to do. We've got to be everything under the face of the sun. So yes, I was trying to juggle all these things. I wish I had real juggling balls. I was trying to juggle all of these different roles, and in the midst of that, there was no me. I got lost. I was like, what about me? Actually, I didn't spend enough time to think about me. I just got lost in the midst of all of those things and ended up leaving myself behind. At some point, if you guys check out my video where I talk about my biggest regret about tying my tubes, I shed a little bit of light on just some of the reasons behind why I tied my tubes, but I didn't go fully in depth. Like, there was a point where I became kind of depressed because I just was so focused on taking care of my baby and my family that I forgot about me and kind of just neglected myself. And then I started resenting my husband because he was going to work and he was going to school, getting his degree in his career, and I was at home. And I love my kids to pieces. Thank God. I know there are moms who actually, they face their depression gets so bad to the point where they even think ill of their baby, not maybe intentionally or not intentionally at all, but they, thank God I've never crossed that line. I've always I love on my kids so much. I have so much love for them, and not to say that those moms don't, but I'm just speaking about me. That's never happened, but there was resentment towards different areas that was affecting me overall, just bringing me to a dark place, even in my headspace and the way I was thinking. And it obviously affected my marriage, because then if I'm resenting my partner, there's a part where you start to dislike, whether it's them or whatever it is, right? I experienced a bit of that in certain areas, not throughout my whole pregnancies or throughout my whole time, but here and there as I was a mom the first time around. And it wasn't until after a while I started realizing I need to get myself together. And so even after my first, when I had her, I had lost most of my pregnancy weight. I lost half in the first portion, and then I still had another 50 at 16 months. That tells you I wasn't doing my best to take care of me. Like, gaining 100 pounds is a lot, but that means I have to focus on getting rid of it after baby. In my case, I didn't. I let it, whatever fell off initially in like the first 4 months, and then what stayed on literally for almost another year following. So it wasn't until like 16 months that I was like, I kicked myself and I'm like, I've got to get my butt in the gym. And I lost the remaining 50 pounds of pregnancy pounds after I went to the gym in that 4-month time. That's how crazy it is. So that's just to give you a little idea of how much I let myself go or left myself behind. The same thing could go for my schooling. I wanted to do my school, but I was putting my kids first, and eventually I came to that point where I made the decision and I went. But as you can see, and in fact, I kind of created a marker, and the marker was, I knew that I was going to be a busy mom, and I know that hubby's busy. He was, he's an engineer, so he was in like a very tough area of study, and I wanted him to succeed. And so I didn't think me doing school at the same time as him would have been smart, because we didn't want our kids to have to be in daycare. And with that said, I kind of used his not journey, but his end point as a buffer for me. It was like, you know what, when that time comes, that's when I'm gonna get my booty into gear and get into school. And that's what I have done. That's what I did. And so the realization of understanding how important I still am, and that it's important to take care of me, came in and about. But it's such a dark place to be in when you let yourself go and leave yourself behind. So the whole point of sharing this video is to let you guys know, if you're a first-time mom out there, don't, as much as cute as our babies are and as lovely as they are, I know your heart's full with love for them, and you just want to provide them the world, and we should always strive to do those things. Just in the midst of it all, don't forget yourself, because if you're not happy, baby's not going to be happy. If you're not good, your spouse isn't going to be good. If you don't work on you, the other areas are going to suffer. And in order for you to produce and bear fruit, you've got to work on yourself. You've got to water your garden. Hey, I just made that up. This time around as a mom, I had help. Hubby was here for 2 weeks. Praise the Lord. That just helps a ton. And in the midst of that time, I got to just relax and watch some movies and chill. And yes, because I did have a C-section, you guys got to see me. I came on here with my natural hair and whatnot, like looking not the way I typically look, but I still feel like I strive to take care of myself. And if you do watch my family vlogs, you'd see that there are a few times where I was just like, I don't think I fully let myself go, but I'm just comfortable. I'm in the house. But the reality this time around is that I knew and know that I don't want to just revert back to the old me. It's important to take care of me, because I don't want to get to that state where I am depressed, or where I feel lonely, or where I feel like, the world is taking off and I'm just like the only person left on this island. Like, I want to know that I'm a part. I'm still fruitful. I'm still producing fruit. I'm still able to be in a good place, good state of mind, feeling good about myself, and overall just happy. So this is the purpose of why I want to share this video, because I know this is something I've experienced before. And if I could shed light on the topic and let any mom out there, first time mom, whether it's a second time mom out there, learn and know the importance of taking care of themselves in the midst of taking care of their babies, I'm gonna do it, because I want I realize now, after posting that video sharing my biggest regret, I see the impact that us YouTubers, us even small YouTube channels have. It doesn't even matter how many subscribers you have. Honestly, I see the impact that just sharing our personal stories have on other viewers, and I'm going to start opening up and sharing little pieces and parts of things that I definitely think can be beneficial to you guys. So if you guys enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to comment down below and let me know if you found this video helpful. Share your story and let me know if you've been a mom. How was your experience? Did you feel like you could relate to anything that I said? And if you're a first-time mom, just let me know how's it going, and let me know if you find this video to be helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching, and much love. Bye guys.